we love the Red Cross. That was a nurse wearing blue. Ain't nothing about Red Cross on her.
Yeah.
Not only that, he got glowing hands putting on top of God. Now, what doctor had glowing hands without lights in them? And got dust flying all around.
MAGA doctors.
and you know what is crazy though, Tim Dog, is that you did it, but just be honest about what you did. Just say you didn't. He was honest. He said, "Yeah, I did."
He said, "I did."
But man on the street, remember, people. People been saying this. Remember, people been saying this about, oh, he's Jesus, and it, like I said, once again, in his mind, it
didn't say he was Jesus, Tim Dog. They say that he's God sent.
He's the next coming.
It doesn't matter. Same difference.
Yes.
And they don't know that he's the snake in the tree getting Eve the apple.
Yeah, exactly. What you guys say about it, Pharaoh? Welcome to the show.
Hey man, hey, sorry about that. I was doing something a little important. Got a little sidetracked. No, look. I went and got this right here.
You got your 2 minutes in.
Got this right here.
What's that?
Got a little optic for my handgun. So I was picking this up. So traffic got a little hectic.
I was trying to give you good things, saying you got your 2 minutes in, but you talk about fucking gun, man. Fuck that gun. I thought you got you a little piece.
Hey, you know what we saying with that gun? You know what that gun when them soldiers are allowed to carry on post, keep fucking around.
I feel you on that.
Hey, what you talking about?
What is He didn't even tell the truth when he posted President Obama and his wife as gorillas. So he didn't even tell the truth there. So like I said, he's a con man. He hasn't told the truth since the truth has been revealed from him, which is him being a damn German. He went there and said he's Jewish too. How the fuck you say you're Jewish when you got the prime minister from Germany with your damn family tree sitting right here? So he's not accustomed to telling the truth, because the truth isn't reality to him.
It's not a reality to him.
It's not reality. So everything he does and everything we've seen him do, this is prior to him being president, which he made that comment, life was easier before he became president. Guess what? Life is better for us too, bitch. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I mean, what are we talking about here? And then Pete Hegseth with the fake Pulp Fiction bullshit. No, I'm not gonna go into that. What I'm saying is these people, the administration, the people he put in position, the one that's praising him. What's that lady's name that's praising him for being Jesus?
His chief of staff.
Whatever her name is. You can't,
crazy white lady.
Yeah,
right. You can't make this up, because this is in their plan. Just like with he said, I didn't know my wife was going to go in and then basically try to talk herself out of being a hoe. It's too late. We know it.
Yeah. It's too late.
It's too late. We know it. So we know your whole life, your whole family, everything about you is a facade.
It is.
You have not worked hard your whole life, and right now you have finagled the people.
There you go.
You have finagled all of the people out of their tax money to go pay this absurd amount of money to Iran when we already had a deal that that only paid a portion of that.
Yeah, and it's crazy that he would do something like that, but we all know that Obama name was on that. But
that's the only reason.
That might be the only reason, Tim Dog. But the thing that gets me is you allow that to happen so you can make up the bullshit that you got going on, so you can steal everybody's money. I put it on there like he did a Ponzi scheme with the United States citizens, so he can look good for nobody cares, because you're still going to be the worst president that this country has ever had, even the ones who had slaves that lied to us. So fuck it.
Just like when he tried to stronghold Ukraine, when Zelensky was the first president trying to get some dirt on Biden, and then say that no, I didn't, and that's why Giuliani, the weasel, doesn't have his license name.
Yeah, well, Venezuela didn't work out the way he wanted, because the oil companies, backed out on it. It's about we don't want this bullshit oil. You feel me? Now you're talking about taking Cuba. You're talking about taking Greenland. They're already ramping up defense in Greenland because of your mouth. Like he has no secret because you can't give him secrets. If they got the damn nuclear codes and they give that shit to him, he will fire that shit himself and say, "Oh shit, I thought my wife was saying that's the button to turn the TV on." Like that.
But with that being said, getting back to Trump saying that he's Jesus, for going off.
I'm sorry. Did I go off the road?
Yeah, you went way off. I'm gonna bring you back on course. That's what I'm here for. With that being said,
my bad.
Is this an example of political trolling, satire, or something more concerning, in your opinion?
It's him telling y'all his truth. That's what he see himself as. But people, people don't play with their Jesus now. Can't play with their Jesus.
Yeah.
So people ain't take too kindly to that. So again, like I said, that's what he see himself as the savior of the world.
Yeah. So, the world, and especially, what he did was, and you made a great point. A lot of people that did follow him, like I said earlier, it wasn't that he might be a pedophile. It wasn't that he might be in the Epstein, but we know he's in the Epstein file. It wasn't that he's a 34 convicted felon. It wasn't that he said he grabbed women by the PUSSY. It wasn't that he's sending some people trying to get their legal status the right way out of the country. It wasn't that he's separating kids from their family. But like you said, Conspiracy Brother, you trying to be my Jesus now. You don't want a little bit too goddamn far. We can't have that shit. With that being said, Pharaoh King, where should the line be drawn between freedom of expression and disrespect towards religion?
Well, anytime a person like him, like himself, when he was trying to sell the Bibles, that was blasphemy.
Yeah.
When he was trying to sell the Bibles with his name on and stuff, that's blasphemy because you're trying to sell something. It's like Joel Osteen. He's trying to sell a fake hope or a fake prophecy when he don't even have a cross in his congregation. He don't even have a cross there.
That's religion.
But you following him. You know what I mean? Like, is this religion or is this more so based off of faith? Because I really don't think that they're promoting religion at this point. They're promoting whatever they can, just like all these, like when Drewski did his skit about the pastors that they got pissed off because you selling this false hope. Nobody's getting paid but you.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So that's what's going on with the United States. So the line being drawn is just you using people's faith of religion to sell your dream, to sell your dreams to them, so you get rich off of their backs. And like I said, it's always going to be President Johnson's favorite term, favorite line. If you tell the lowest white man that he's any better than any educated brother or black person, they'll empty their pockets for you. That's exactly the line that he's using right now to anybody. And as far as religion is concerned, that's up in the air now. Because I'll tell you what, that shit didn't last long when it came to the VA. When he was talking about that VA shit, the VA veterans was like, whoa. Yeah. No, bitch, you voted for them to put your future at risk. So now you have something to say about it because he's trying to save money through our account, and we're the ones that sacrifice for the country that don't even want us. So
the crazy part about what Donald Trump did, like I said, when he did Jesus, they was like, "Oh hell no, you don't went too far on that goddamn bridge, and we cannot follow you. We cannot follow you off that damn cliff." But Tim Dog, how do moments like this affect public trust in leadership and seriousness?
As we can see right now, it's just eroding. But that's his DNA. From the fact that his father left Germany to escape the war, to lying about his credentials, to sell and purchase homes in New York, get called for many housing violations, discriminatory lawsuits, and then remember when he said about the Parks 7, they all need to go to jail, be hanged, and then he said that on January in New York when towers came down. He heard people around saying Allah Akbar, Allah Akbar, which definitely wasn't true, to all of the other outlandish shit that he's saying now. You would think people would sit there and pay attention to that. But like Pharaoh said, you know, you pump somebody's head up knowing that they can't do anything, they not what they are, they gonna do whatever they can to prove that they are. And that's all they're doing. It's like he's telling you that affirmative action didn't work because look, now you're not working. What? Because the other people are taking your jobs. Remember you were saying that? So, I mean, it just goes to show how he truly is. Just like Conspiracy Brother said, he's just showing who he really is. And now some people are really starting to see that, yeah, there may be some truth in that. And that's why I said that it's going to break down to him. Yeah. I mean, he's always done it.
He plays all sides.
Yeah, but now it's worse because he knows he has support from the House. Yeah, but he knows he has support from the House. He knows that he has support from the Senate, and he used to have support from his MAGA followers, but now even they are leaving.
Yeah, and that's what I was about to say, Conspiracy Brother. The fact of the matter is that, like I said, he went a little bit too far. But why do controversial posts like this tend to energize? Because it did energize some of his supporters because they do believe that he's the second come, and then it also pushed some of them away. What you think about that?
He still got time to November, so he gonna do something to make them feel like he back on their side. Yeah, and again, Donald Trump only cares about his name being in lights. It don't matter what it's for, as long as it's in lights. And controversy subjects are the best way for him to do that.
Yeah,
so, don't worry, it'll be something else. It'll be something else.
It's going to be something else. But like I said, Pharaoh, some people were offended that supported him, saying that this is a little bit too far. But then some people, like I posted a video, one guy, he couldn't believe that Donald Trump posted that. He said it's AI. So they still will support him. You know what I'm saying? They still will support him. Even though you hear the man say, yeah, I did it.
It was AI he created.
That was AI. AI did that.
AI created it. He created it.
What's your thoughts on that? Some people are energized. Some people are energized by his post, then some people are turned off. What do you have to say about that, Pharaoh?
Well, it goes to show you when he told the reporter, I forget, it was a white female, she asked him about, what's going on in Iran with the bombs and stuff, and he's saying that the Iranian people are telling him to keep bombing them.
Yeah, keep bombing them.
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. To keep bombing them. Like, who says, please keep bombing my people? You know what I mean? Like,
and how do you get in touch with him?
There's another thing. There you go. Like, how are you listening, or where you getting this information from? So when you talk about this dude, he's always done that. This is nothing new. He did it through his first 4 years, and they voted for him. He lost, and then he's back in so he could continue on with the madness that he started in his first 4 years. And that you can't make any of these things up. People will find a way to support this guy when they have no idea what they're supporting. They have no idea. Yeah. And like you said, if you can sit there and say, regardless if it's AI or he did it himself, and you still accept it, just like when I told you the guy called in to the podcast talking about what's wrong with raping little girls. Like, the man literally said, what's wrong with raping little girls? The guy couldn't even answer the question. And he says, do I need to rephrase my question because you're too slow? Like, you're the one asking the slowest ass question.
Yeah. And
come on.
Yeah.
They're willing to accept him to date their daughter.
Yeah, that is true. But, it's just one of the things that when Donald Trump, and I see some of these people that still support him after some of the things that he does, it's crazy to me. I posted a picture. I posted a picture on Facebook, and it basically said that if any of the president had done anything that Trump has been accused of doing or actually done, they would have been out of the damn Oval Office by now.
No, they would be in a new jail, or they would have built a new one for him.
Yeah, and
that's
then
how you know Trump is a bad motherfucker, man. Y'all saying somebody else would be in jail. This motherfucker still ain't. He's still the motherfucking president.
There's only one reason why.
Man, I don't give a fuck what nobody got to say, man. You got to respect this gangster because he's in the position that he's in with all the shit that he's done, all the shit that people know about him. He's still the motherfucking president of the free.
No, super villain, you saying it wrong. You saying it wrong. It's not that he thinks he's a bad man or he's a bad man. The people that are supporting him, that's in office, is keeping him there.
Yeah. They're neglecting to do their duties.
There. You used to say he's a bad man. No, the people are keeping him there because of what he does and what
he was bad. He wouldn't be afraid.
He's not cognitively thinking of the things that's going on. He's not that smart. This is a program. This is being played out in real time.
Yeah, he's being played out. He's being played out, and that's why I think that he's trying to. He's
that damn smart, y'all.
I'm not saying he's that smart, but what I'm saying is he's playing that angle now. But like conspiracy brothers say later on, he's gonna try to hey, I didn't mean all that. I need y'all to come out and vote for us for the midterm. But when they voted for the midterm, you get this comment in what you say there, King, don't you have a Trump? God damn it.
No, did you see the one where he got a video of him and Diddy? He said it's AI.
Look, man on the street, you don't have to put on your 80s clothes no more. It's AI now. That's the new way. AI got that. What been AI? Prove it. AI.
You have a 1970 shirt on next.
I can say this. This wasn't AI though.
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers.
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to capture and destroy my brother.
A recent speech from Pete Hegseth may sound familiar to movie fans. The Secretary of Defense cited a Bible verse when speaking at a Pentagon worship service on April 15th, but the scripture he quoted appeared to resemble an embellished version made famous in Quentin Tarantino's 1994 classic Pulp Fiction.
Ezekiel 25:17.
They call it Cesar 25:17, which I think is meant to reflect Ezekiel 25:17.
Hegseth credited the prayer to a U.S. Air Force team that rescued American soldiers from Iran in recent weeks, but social media was quick to draw parallels with that iconic monologue from Samuel L. Jackson.
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to poison and destroy my brothers.
And I will strike down upon thee with great vengeance and furious anger those who attempt to capture and destroy my brother.
And you will know my name is the Lord when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
And you will know my call sign is Sandy 1 when I lay my vengeance upon thee.
The actual Ezekiel 25:17 verse is quite simple, reading, "And I will execute great vengeance upon them with furious rebukes, and they shall know that I am the Lord when I shall lay my vengeance upon them." Tarantino's adaptation of the passage drew from a 1970s Japanese martial arts movie, and Jackson's performance elevated it to a pop culture phenomenon. While it seems Hegseth is aware that the version he was told also takes creative liberty, it's not clear if he's familiar with its similarity to Pulp Fiction. Neither Hegseth nor the Department of Defense immediately responded to the online uproar.
Yeah, Farrell, you was about to bring it up, but I want us to talk about it in a full concept because of the fact that we all done heard that speech. Some people know that speech verbatim. And for this guy to get up there, and he said it with conviction too. He like, let us all pray. And you know, some of the people in the audience was laughing. But with that being said, Farrell, why would Pete Hegseth reference a fictionalized Bible verse from Pulp Fiction in a real prayer setting?
For one, he didn't write it. Somebody that said some people gave it to him. And then two, he probably didn't even know about Pulp Fiction, the movie, because his ass is ignorant. So now he don't know how to backtrack himself because It is exactly from that movie. I don't care what words you change.
Yeah.
And then, of course, your delivery was trash. You didn't even deliver it right. So, with that being said, where's the damn pilot, y'all? We haven't heard from the pilot yet. Where the pilot?
Mm.
Where's he at? I need to know where the pilot is now.
Yeah.
So we're gonna talk about you making this due to whatever happened, but we ain't seen the pilot. Like the man should have been, as soon as he captured, they should have showed a picture of him on the damn rescue plane flying back to wherever the hell they got him from. So PXF. This is where mental health is a issue, because mental health got the damn president, got P. Hexelf, JD Vance. They just had a restaurant in DC kick Trump out. When he walked in, they said, we can't serve you. And they had people, they had a bunch of white women saying, had signs protesting him as he came in. And then JD Vance was going to sit there and like shake patrons' hands about, y'all have a good meal. Y'all have a good meal. And all they did was walk Trump's ass straight out the damn the restaurant. This was like a couple days ago.
Yeah.
So we said this is mental health. This mental health shit that they got going on, play that shit with somebody else.
Yeah, and Conspiracy Brother, it's just crazy that he would do something like that. Like I say, a lot of people have seen Pulp Fiction, and that's probably the best scene, one of the best scenes in the whole goddamn movie.
Yeah,
but with that
was
being
after
said,
you took the frosty beverage.
Yeah, but with that being said, Conspiracy Brother, does blending pop culture with religion make messaging more relatable or less authentic?
Man, it makes it less authentic because it's all a show, man. It put on the show, it proving it. That's just like with fucking now they showing wrestling on ESPN. Like it's real. They trying to tell y'all this shit is not real. It's entertainment. That's what they're doing right now. It's telling y'all this shit is not real. It's entertainment. That's why you're putting wrestling on your ESPN. I be at the gym like, what the fuck? Wrestling on I've been out the game too long, I guess. And Johnson, he made a good point. He said number 45 and 47. And you know what those numbers equal? 9/11. Trump is burning this bitch down, man.
Oh, goddamn.
Burning this bitch down. Him and everybody bring with him. They burn the bitch down. 9/11.
Oh, shit.
How the hell was that 9/11?
Oh.
4 plus 5 is
That's
9.
4 plus 5 is 9, and 4 plus 7 is 11. 9/11.
Fool. Come on, man.
Oh, y'all doing it like that? I'm adding the bitch together like this.
No, I did it separate so you can see what he's doing.
Oh, goddamn! Thank you for that.
What did you get? Again.
Well, I get the boy would have dropped that damn. Ooh, I never thought about that either. Goddamn, Conspiracy Brother, you came with the heat on that one. But
I'm assuming.
Yeah, he high, all right.
Damn,
hey, I'm telling you, man, that's what's a good weed to get you, boy. That'll get some insight you ain't nervous about, boy.
Hey,
Tim Dog, let me ask you this. Do you think that PKSF knew the verse wasn't accurate, and does that matter?
It doesn't matter because I think somebody probably set him up. Like Sarah said,
one of the guys
read this, and then, but at the same time, think about it. All of his press conferences sound like he's in a play or auditioning for a movie.
Yeah, he didn't read that shit good at all.
And that's how all of his press conferences are now. And it's like, we will be victorious in Iran.
Yeah.
I mean, everything is so dramatic, but at the same time, he's trying to force religion on everyone in the Pentagon. And there are a lot of people who are uncomfortable with that, and especially with the sexism that he's doing. And it's obvious and it's blatant only because in their mind, they're untouchable only because the House and the Senate will not do their job in oversight.
Yeah. That is true. That is true. And that leads me right into my next question, Pharaoh, because Tim Dog hit it right on the goddamn head. Is this harmless, or does it reflect a broader misunderstanding of religious texts in media?
Is it harmless?
Yeah, because he's supposed to be saying a prayer but then he incorporate a whole goddamn movie verse. Then you got people that actually follow religion.
Violence.
Like, what the hell? That's
well, no, I'm saying harmless is out. This shit is harmful.
Okay.
Yeah, you're definitely right about that.
This is leading into
you got that right.
This is delving into a realm of you just talk bad shit about the Pope, but now you want to bring religion or a movie verse to try to say that we are better than the Pope. So I think it's very harmful because you telling the Pope ain't shit now. The Pope used to actually run the goddamn country. I mean, the world at one point.
Yeah.
So now you're taking something that this like theology, and you're trying to discredit the theology that is created by the Catholic Church. So it's harmful because now you're changing the whole scope of things. Like you can't pick and choose when to use religion.
Yeah,
you can't pick and choose how religion is taught.
No,
what I'm saying is
using it as a weapon.
No, what I'm saying is they've always done
Greatest one.
Right? They've always done it. Like I told you, Ku Klux Klan think they freaking Christians. So, and they out killing the conquistadors, the Spanish conquistadors was out doing that stuff the same way. You know what I mean?
Greatest weapon ever formed.
Right. Yeah. So they're but you're trying to say that the Pope, the head person of a religious factor, is nothing. So follow me. That's harmful as fuck.
It is harmful. With that being said, I want everybody to answer this question, but I'm gonna start with you first on conspiracy, brother. How should public figures approach faith-based messaging when speaking to a large audience? Because everybody's not a Christian. Everybody's not Jewish. Everybody is not a Muslim. Everybody has their own. This is
the reason politics and religion are supposed to be separated. But as you can see, they're not. They doing prayers when some people may not want to pray.
Exactly.
Some people. So again, this is the main reason why they shouldn't mix. You shouldn't bring your religious belief into politics and vice versa. They should be completely separate, but they're not. They're intentionally intermingled because how many pastors are politicians?
Yeah. You totally correct because
come on,
because
you ain't supposed to mix it, but you're taking two and molding them bitches together to make the perfect fucking whatever.
Yeah. No, you hit it right on the head because we all know being in the military on Pharaoh, when we do have a pastor or the chaplain comes to say a prayer, he says just saying a plain prayer. He doesn't go one way. He doesn't go one way. He doesn't go that way. He just make it so everybody can feel as though that they're talking to their God. So what do you think about public figures' approach to faith-based messaging when speaking to a large audience?
I don't think it's not. I don't think anything. It should never be intermingled with your message to take care of the people or whatever is going on. This is coming from people that want to put the Bible in schools, but then you want to discredit the Pope. They've been sitting here in the United States trying to push this narrative that they're Christians when you're doing unchristian like things. Then when you're sitting there going over to an Arab-based country, and you got these Christians going over there to try to spread the Catholicism over there or Christianity, when you know damn well that that's their faith is Muslim or Islamic faith, and now you got the United States people trying to come over there and save your dumb ass because of that. There's no place for it because you let people live the way they want to live. Your job is to govern them so they can have a good quality of life and not fatten your fucking pockets. And that's what they're doing. They're trying to make it seem like they're being Christian when people here in the United States, they don't even know what Christianity is. They just know it's a Bible. And then when you give them a verse out the book, they be like, well, I don't know where you found that out. Just like I was
talking movie.
Right. Just like when you guys saw when my supposed friend, my ex-friend, or whatever you want to call him, want to sit there and say about transgenderism. How you say that shit?
Transgenderism.
Yeah. There you go. And then
What has Trump done? What has Trump done as
what
a
has he done for you?
Yeah, no. What you say? What has Trump done as a Christian?
Right.
That and he say, well, Trent, and you said that's not in the Bible.
Right. That and abortion.
Yeah, you say that's not in the Bible. They try again.
Try again. And then he said, what Bible that you see it in? I said, well, if you're looking at the King James version, well, here, let me help you out. And I put the verse up. Didn't say shit about abortion.
No.
Didn't say nothing. And nobody talked about the transgenders back then. So you have not proved anything to me.
Yeah.
And ever since then, he's been a fucking church mouse.
Yeah, I got you. But that's how they do, though, Tim Dog. They do things like that. But then again, like I say, especially if you're a public figure, you know, how should that person approach, especially talking to a large crowd like that? In your
exactly,
opinion?
Johnson. Crusades.
You got that right.
Go ahead, Tim Dog.
Me personally, I'm thinking that people they're picking and choosing out the Constitution that they want, because it does say freedom of religion, if I'm not correct.
That's right.
So that means that every religion, regardless of what it is, should be acceptable. But then they try to manipulate it, whereas they say, oh, we need religion back in school, but the Constitution says freedom of religion. So when you put the 10 Commandments in school, are you also going to put the Quran? Are you also going to put everything else?
That's not going to happen.
Right. But people are so ignorant that they can protest against this, sign a petition to protest this, because it's in the Constitution.
Yeah.
So they using using Christianity as the only religion that's allowed when it's not.
Yeah.
And most people don't think about that. They thinking, well, I don't understand that, but if you educate yourself, just like Pharaoh said before, oh my goodness, thanks for the history lesson. I appreciate that. But it's just sad that people just accept anything that someone says just because of who they are.
Yeah.
You know what, Paula?
Right.
I do.
Yeah.
I'm thinking right now, your ass crazy.
Yeah, it's just like that, man. When you see a situation like this, especially like I said, this is a Chappelle skit, because we have people like Donald Trump and Pete Hegseth and RFK Jr. They are playing characters in a Chappelle skit, but they are dealing with actual people's lives. Pete Hegseth is in charge of the greatest army in the world, and he could send men, women, sons, and daughters into a battlefield that may cost them their lives. And then for you to get up there and say what you said, I understand, you may not have known, but you got people to do the research. And before you read the no, sir, you can't say that. That's some Samuel Jackson.
Right.
If that was the case, he should have just put Samuel Jackson up there. I'm just saying.
No, but once again, I think somebody set him up with that. Here you go. Read this.
Because that's how stupid that motherfucker really is. Fellas, man, we about to switch here. Oh my goodness. I saw this, man. I don't know if y'all saw it. But whenever they say that police brutality is over with, tell this motherfucker in Brooklyn.
And 2 New York City police officers are under investigation tonight after some ugly footage surfaced of them roughing up a suspect at a Brooklyn liquor store. On an undercover drug sting at the time, they allegedly tried to arrest the wrong guy. Lilia Luciano has late details, and this is one of those stories where the video may be disturbing to some viewers.
Cell phone video captured 2 NYPD officers repeatedly punching a man in the face inside a Brooklyn liquor store yesterday afternoon. The violent exchange spills through the aisles, knocking bottles that shatter on the ground, seemingly cutting the man as he was dragged across the floor. One of the plainclothes officers, wearing an NYPD vest, is seen pushing and punching him, at one point appearing to kick the man in the head. Give me your hand! Bystanders begged the officers to stop. One officer responded, cursing and yelling back. Shut the up! Timothy Brown, a home health aide, says he is glad to be alive.
They just repeatedly hit me. My nose was broken, blood rushing from my nose. they had no remorse for beating me.
New York City Mayor Zohran Mamdani condemned the arrest on X, calling the, quote, violence used by NYPD officers in this video extremely disturbing and unacceptable. NYPD Police Commissioner Jessica Tisch says the officers have been placed on modified duty.
This matter is under internal review by our Internal Affairs Bureau, but I understand the community interest in it because it is an upsetting video.
And tonight, the NYPD said that the man that they were looking to interrogate as part of an undercover drug investigation in this area was wearing green shorts. That's what they were told, like Timothy Brown, but was not Timothy Brown. And although the NYPD said that he, Brown, would be charged with resisting an arrest, the DA told CBS News New York tonight that those charges, Tony, will be dropped.
The charges were dropped after they whipped his ass, Pharaoh. But in this instance, officers violently arrested the wrong man during an undercover operation. How does mistaken identity still lead to level of force in 2026?
Yeah, man, it's never gonna stop. What are you talking about? The only person to get away with shit like that is Tiger Woods, man. Let's be honest, man. Shit, you know, he could flip a car and call the president, and everything is okay. You know what I mean? They will always find a way to say that they. First of all, you arrested them wrong, regardless if it's the man you're looking for or not. So, like, you're supposed to be undercover, but you're beating this dude down like he stole something when he was just standing there minding his business.
Yeah.
So is that how you doing an undercover sting? Is by beating somebody's ass, and then, but mistaken identity, they do that to. I mean, if you got melanin, you look like the next dude with the melanin. So,
yeah, that is crazy. You know, when I saw this, I don't know if I told you
the other night too.
I don't know if I told you this story. It's not a story about me. It's a story about my nephew. Yeah. My nephew was in Orangeburg, and he said he had just went in a goddamn gas station. That all of a sudden the police just came in and it was like, "Get on the ground." So he's looking around like, "Who they talking to?"
Right.
And then they pulled a gun out on him. And they was like, "Yo, you heard me, get on the ground." Then all of a sudden he say, "Oh shit, they talking to me." And he was like, "Well, what did I do? What did I do?" So they bum rushed him, threw him down on that goddamn ground and shit. Then they asked the clerk, did he just walk in? And the clerk was like, "Yeah, he just walked in." They took him to the car. Well, make the story short, they was chasing somebody, lost the guy, but then they thought it was my nephew. My nephew was like, "I just walked in the store. I got my daughter and my wife in the car." They threw him in the car, but luckily somebody walked up and said, "Hey, that's not, y'all got the wrong guy. The guy y'all looking for is around the corner," right? So when they brought the guy up, my nephew is a little lighter complexion dude, and he's only about 5'2". The dude that they had, that motherfucker was 6'3", white. White, and all he called me up because he was scared. He said, "Man, I could have lost my life." No, it was a black dude. It was a black dude. He said, "I could have lost my life for something that I didn't do." And that's why I brought that up, because when I saw it, it took me in the mind of my nephew, Tim Dog, because this is just craziness with a mistaken identity could have led that guy losing his life. But then these guys still having their job because, like they say, they were just placed on modified duty.
Well, can I add this before you get started? It's the same thing I think I told you guys when I was walking with the dumbass that I was talking about earlier. That's supposed to be my friend. I'm walking with him. He's in camouflage with a BB gun shit. I was in my new Jordans and my new shirt. Right? I'm just walking to the store. He's looking like whatever. I'm walking to the store. When I get out the store with my drink and my bag of chips that I had bought, they had him against the wall. Then they're gonna look at me talking about drop it, get against the wall. I said, "Fuck, I do." He had the gun and he's dressed in camouflage with painted face. I'm just looking like me with a drink. Like, why would I come out with a drink and chips if I did something wrong? Now they're looking through my shoes like I'm a drug dealer or some shit.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting there like, how the fuck do you get? Because I saw the person make the phone call. Why would you get me mistaken with him when he the one that had the weapon?
Yeah, and you know, I want to say this. You know, it's not all cops. I don't want to think that we talking about these cops though.
Yeah,
these are the cops that they got to get rid of. Tim Dog. They say that the cops were placed on modified duty after the incident.
What's that?
Is that enough accountability, or should cases like this lead to firings and criminal charges?
What the fuck is modified?
Well,
whatever?
because they're in the union, they have to follow protocol.
Yeah.
So that's the first thing until you gather the evidence and there's a procedure in the process. So that's always the first step. Get them off the street and put them on limited duty.
Yeah.
But, you know, I've had an experience once. Motherfuckers thought I was a murderer. My name was
surprise.
What we talking about?
What?
I'm in Baltimore, and
I rather be considered a murderer than a pedophile. So
I was coming from a gas station.
Yeah,
and I kind of jumped off the curb a little because there was a car coming into the gas station, and he didn't leave me enough room to come out without. So my right tire, my drop back tire, kind of jumped off the curb. Next thing I know, I see some lights. And no, I got out and checked because I heard a thump, boom, making sure everything was all right because it was kind of like a thump. So I pulled over. The next thing I know, there's some lights coming up. I'm like, what the hell's wrong with them? So I'm looking under my car. They're like, you been drinking? I said, no. No, we saw you come off that curb. I'm like, you also saw that car coming in. I didn't have any room. So I'm still looking underneath my car. And then they go, you got a driver's license registration? Because I had, at the time, I had New Jersey plates. Give them all my information. And comes back and said, oh, there's a warrant out for your arrest. I said, for what? They said murder. This guy's name is Timothy C. Melvin. I'm Timothy T. Melvin. I am 5'5", 140 pounds. This motherfucker is 5'10", almost 200. How in the hell are y'all? I don't even have a Maryland driver's license. I have a New Jersey driver's license. So shit like this, hey.
Yeah.
Right.
And this was back in the day when shit like that was common.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter if it's common or not. And officers do this, but yet there's no empathy or apology behind it all the time.
Yeah.
I know for me, it was like, oh, we sorry, that's it.
Yeah.
You know, I spent 6 hours in a holding cell, and then y'all realize that I'm not the person.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
and you know, my nephew called me. I tell you, get a lawyer. So nephew, if you're listening, Deshaun, I want my cut.
That's my advice. That's my
hey fellas. After I know that he's okay. Now I want my cut. Yeah, that's some nigga shit right there. I got to make sure he's all right.
That would be a civil lawsuit. So
it is civil
like that's what it go out.
Exactly. Conspiracy brother. With video showing officers punching and kicking a man who turned out to be innocent, does body cam and surveillance footage actually create accountability? Because Tim Dog just say that they're not gonna be accountable for what they did because it was their mistake. So does that surveillance footage actually create accountability? In your opinion?
Well, it don't matter if a person is innocent or guilty. You shouldn't whip their ass like that. There's no need.
I ain't getting my ass whooped.
And this shows the lack of emotional control that a lot of police officers run around the country with that type of attitude. They have no emotional control to assess a situation, to you know, be more seeing people as a person versus just a suspect.
Or treat them like you want to be treated if you was in that situation.
Yeah, because
you don't want to.
A lot of the situations they what was the word I'm looking for? Inflame the situation.
Yeah.
Think about the environment.
And what they have to understand is that you, in those situations, you have all the power and all the control.
Yeah.
Now, as soon as you give that up, then you feel disrespected in all these type of ways because you've given up that power and control because you don't know how to handle it.
That's right.
So, you know, until they really teach cops how to handle that type of power and understand the positions that they have over people, because people fear police because they have that power, because they know they have the power to beat their ass, get me locked up, plant evidence if necessary, all these different type of things.
Yeah.
So what they say, with great power comes great respect, and they don't teach them that. They just give them the power and say, go out there and do this job, versus making them understand it's more than just you having power to destroy somebody's life in an instant.
I thought you was going to quote on Spider-Man, with great power comes great responsibility, because that's what uncle told him. I like, boy, go ahead, PK.
Well, you know, I ain't got nobody writing my speeches for me, so you know, I can't get my movie posts down.
Yeah, creep headset. That's what I call it.
PK. But with that being said, I'm gonna get all y'all answer this question, this last question before we move on. Pharaoh, you heard what they say.
Yeah.
The victim was initially charged before those charges was dropped. What does that say about how quickly police narratives are accepted before facts are confirmed?
Man, just like anything that goes on, it's just like the military. You're guilty until proven innocent. That's how that's
the other way around. You're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty.
No, I'm saying that's how it was. You know what I mean? You're guilty, then proven innocent. And a lot of times that getting proven that you're innocent takes some time. It depends on how bad they want you, or if they even want to look for the person or make sure that they got the right person. So, and like Supervillain said, the police now, or the police that are in the police that they actually have now, I think they're psychologically not prepared for the job that they went to school for. The academy did not prepare them properly, because they're teaching them to do these things so they can have this power. But then again, they have a lot of personal biases when it comes to their job. And I believe that's what you see there. Because once again, if you would have just approached the person right, you would have realized that, hey, this ain't the guy we're looking for. If you would have, just approached him properly. But you didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't, Now, because I'll guarantee you, if he was a guy that you was looking for, he would have made some moves to make it like, oh shit, they after me, they got me. He would have looked for an escape route. But if you ain't doing nothing, like, I'm not gonna run if I did something. If I didn't do anything, I'm not gonna run.
Yeah, you're not gonna run. But then again, like they say, the guy they're looking for had on green pants. Just because I had on green pants, there's light green, dark green shit. There's army fatigue green. There's all type of colors of green. But the description that they made of the person was, I don't think, enough for them to do exactly what they do by beating that guy down. And same question.
Like what Tim said, I got pulled over in a person's car that I was driving because the people were drunk. So I was a designated driver. They telling me that the car was white. They telling me the car, after I gave them the registration, they said the car was red. I said, where the fuck is it? I said, this ain't my car. This is their car. I'm driving them because they're drunk. So you're saying that I'm responsible for the color of this car when it's not mine.
Well,
you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's
the type of shit we're talking about. Is they make up anything to try to trip you or whatever. They just want bodies to put in jail. Because I give y'all this. We're talking about this now. There's a couple of lawsuits right now from privatized prisons, because the states are not putting enough people in their prison. They're 50% capacity when they're supposed to be at least 80%, and that's what promised from the state. So they're just trying to fill the fucking prisons, guys. That's what's going on.
Yeah. We talked about that. And, we know that the private prison is the worst thing that ever happened to the prison system. But Tim Dawg, like they say, you're innocent until proven guilty. But then you see something like this, you're guilty. Of course, they dropped the damn charges. You have no choice after whipping this dude's ass. Your thoughts?
It's no different than in Minnesota with Kristi Noem. I was going to say with supervillain, you just have to look at the environment that's going on right now. We have a president that's going to give complete immunity to officers who are doing shit illegally. There is no oversight. There's no responsibility. There is nothing. You go out there, accidentally kill someone. Oh well, my bad. I'm still going to be all right.
Yeah.
And it boils over. It starts from the top and it goes all the way down to the bottom. And to me, that's the mentality of some. Not all cops, but it's not all cops aren't like that. A majority of the cops, this is just a small percentage. But the small percentage is the one
I'm glad
that
you say that,
everyone look bad.
I'm glad you say that. I'm glad you say that it's a small percentage because we don't want to lump all police officers into these type of cops. Go ahead, Tim Dog.
Yeah, and it's a small percentage, but like we all say, they're being judged. All the cops are being judged by this small percentage because it's out there, and people are tired of cops killing people and not being accountable for them. And this is just a prime example. And we have Justice Department now that really don't give a fuck about you. All they care about is pleasing the one man who's running the show or thinks he's running the show. That is until accountability comes to his ass, and then we'll see how humble he is.
Exactly. And with that being said, Conspiracy Bro, I'm gonna let you close this topic out because this situation could have been handled a better way. But like we've been saying, you're supposed to be innocent until proven guilty. But nowadays, you're guilty. Then we figure the shit out later if you're innocent or not. Close it out, Conspiracy Brother.
Well, because this is a practice that they used to doing, the saying obstructing of justice or whatever they like to say. And they get them charges, and that's how they get away with it. But now, again, now they got you on camera, so them charges are no longer relevant because we see what the fuck you did to get the arrest. It wasn't no clean arrest.
No.
So this is nothing new to their practice. Many people have gotten arrested just for resisting arrest. Like fuck, like if you don't comply, you're resisting a peace officer. Now you're resisting arrest. And now you got 4 charges off of 2 commands. So the system is rigged. So just fucking, I don't even want to say comply, but that's almost what it is. Just to.
But you know what? I agree with you to a certain point. Even though you may comply, who's to say that they still wouldn't whip his ass? Because of the fact that if you know you're innocent, you didn't do something. The first thing you gonna be like, man, what's up? You know what I'm saying? Oh, now, okay. And you might
see, at that point when you know you're innocent, I think you should just say, okay, go ahead and do what you gotta do because I ain't did shit. So y'all about to find out, and that might say. And you can shake your head, Tim, but again,
no, I'm shaking
control. Oh, okay. You can't control what they're gonna do.
I guess what I'm saying.
You can't control how they gonna react or respond. So you want to keep them in the safest, comfortable position when you know you ain't this shit. Your job is to keep yourself safe at that point. So if complying is what's gonna keep you safe.
And you made a great point, brother. You made a great point, though. I'm agreeing with you. You made a great point. But who's to say that you may comply and you still may end up in that situation?
But then you got a great lawsuit on your hands.
You got a great lawsuit on your hands.
No, they have video of a guy that was complying, saying I'm not resisting. No, it's a female. It's a black female. She had her headphones on, walking across the street. Remember y'all seen that when they rushed her through against the building? So it doesn't matter if you comply or not. They've already in their head figured out what they're going to do to you, regardless of what the situation is.
Yeah, and that's why I say, man, you know, we want to emphasize that we're not all police officers because there are some good ones out there. There are some good police officers out there that know how to handle a situation like this. But those bad apples, like those guys, they got to get out the police force. There's nothing, no modified anything. If those guys
fight either,
well, they got to be modified because they got a union, so they got to still have a job.
What I'm saying, Conspiracy Brother, is
unfortunately,
if I was to do that, brother, I mean a union or not, my ass would be fired. I don't give a damn.
There's some actions that should lead to automatic. There's some actions that should lead to you being automatically fired, and then if we go through the process and you find you're not guilty. Now you can resume your job, but you should be fired up until that point on some egregious actions like that. Like you just whooping the motherfucker ass because you can't. Because now you done fucked up the liquor store y'all got to pay for all other kind of shit. Now you're about to have this lawsuit on our ass. And the money need to come from the union. Since y'all won't protect them, let the money for these lawsuits come out the union. Because I think Pharaoh said that before. That's where the money should. No, it's mad repressive. He said the city pays for it.
City pays for it.
Versus. So let's come from the union. your budgets. Don't come from them dudes.
What happened? I bet you shit like that won't happen much. I bet you shit that could calm down, especially what I'm saying. Treat people like you want to be treated. Brothers, I got one more thing.
Hey man, I just want to say one thing real quick.
They getting treated the way they want to be treated.
Oh yeah, hell
they
yeah.
They treat people the way they want to treat them.
Okay. And this is what happened. The old boy walk in the store and they say, "Oh, you so? Who the fuck you talking about, man? I ain't those motherfucker." Yeah, you walking. Man, get the fuck up off me. That's how they are in New York, and it starts from there. I'm telling you.
Well, allegedly, because we don't know what was said.
You're in control of your own safety at that
allegedly, we don't know what was said. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I was there.
Get up off me, dog.
I don't know if this happened like that or not. Allegedly, but fellas, I got one more topic. And I thought these motherfuckers were done, but they back in the news once again.
So me and Jada was reflecting about love. And I asked her, I said, what did she think was, one of the biggest revelations that she had about love? She said that not make a person happy. And I thought that was a real deep idea. You can make a person smile, you can make a person feel good, you can make a person laugh, but whether or not a person is happy is deeply and totally and utterly out of your control.
Came out and I was like, oh, I got to take myself to the table. Now mind you, Will and I were not together, we hadn't been together. 2016. And I decided I'm going to take myself to the table. Will says, I want to come to the table with you. And I was really surprised, and I was like, wow. He's like, I don't want you to be at the table by yourself. I want to support you. And so I was like, oh, okay. So he comes to the table, and I try to just, and this is a really complex moment. We come to the table, and Will's not ready. He's not ready. And he's kind of backtracking. And he's going through this motion. And I'm like, so I'm like, well, I'm going to have to speak my truth. But I'm also going to protect you. So if I got to look like the adulterous wife, to make sure you're good, I'm gonna do it. Yeah. So, and that wasn't the case. But I wanted him to be okay.
I retire from trying to make you happy. I need you to go make yourself happy and just prove to me that it's even possible.
Pharaoh King, I'm coming to you first, man. But Jada saying that she took the adulterous wife image to protect Will, do you see that as loyalty or rewriting the narrative to control public perception?
Man, that bitch lying. Listen, man. you done created this
Oh no, he didn't. No, he didn't. That's fucked up, man.
For you to sound good in front of a bunch of women that are probably doing the same thing, yeah, that sounds all good and dandy and everything.
You heard him, Pharaoh. They go,
yeah, because it's like she didn't say nothing special. And y'all falling for that shit. It's like, no, you cheated. He's supposed to be happy after you cheated. You can't sit there and say the adulterous wife. Bitch, you were cheating.
Even though y'all married, but y'all was separated, but technically y'all still married.
Exactly. By paper, you're married. So, so at the end of the day, you got, the problem is they got the son running around here in skirts and shit because they don't fucking know what's going on. You got your daughter don't know what type of hairstyle. She talking about whip my hair and shit. She ain't got no hair now. What the fuck is going on with this family, man? The oldest son, he don't even partake in that family because they ain't got so much goddamn weirdism going on. She hasn't worked in how long? Exactly. So she's out there fucking the son's friends. It's like, You are the adulteress. It ain't not like you taking anything. You are the adulteress. So you own up to what you're doing, because the man ain't got to be happy because you out there fucking other little dudes. So then the motherfucker made a song about your ass. Get the fuck out of here.
Conspiracy brother, your thoughts, man.
I get what she's saying. Y'all always know.
Got worms?
Because again, they weren't together, and on paper, yes, they were married. But again, that's the y'all say that's the only license that can't be renewed.
That's
so
right.
they didn't want to go through the process. They split. So I don't.
She hasn't worked, super villain. That's what we said. She gonna get a lot of money for not working.
But
she was working as a young man.
I understand her being the villain, saying yes, I did this while we were still married, and I understand her. Her taking that aspect to make herself look bad, to make him, not seem like, okay, the shit was fucked up already, and she was doing her thing anyway. So yeah, we were still together. Okay, whatever.
I was about to ask you, conspiracy brother. With that being said, why would you say that I'm going to make myself look like the adulterous wife, make him look
when
good?
You were?
But I'm just saying, did that need to be said?
In a cycle.
Yeah, but did that need to be said though, conspiracy brother? That's what I'm saying. Did that need to be said at that point in time? Because this happened back in 2016. Shit, we were damn near 10 years ago. Why we still talk about it now?
Because she's tired of being seen as the villain. So that's her way of saying, okay, I was the villain, but I chose to accept that role.
I got you.
Because I didn't want to hurt his image. And, because we looked like we had a perfect situation, but in reality, our shit was, our shit was, So she said, I take the hit because he's the moneymaker. I take the hit. He the moneymaker. Let him go make the money. I take that.
Yeah.
So, that's just a different perspective, I ain't saying it is what it is, but it is what it is. You did?
Yeah, I said that, but the thing is,
go ahead.
There was already thinking about Will Smith doing his thing, and then of course taking it as well, getting the Diddy party type of shit. There's nothing new about the way that they've been acting.
Allegedly.
I said there's stories and rumors. I said that,
but you didn't say allegedly.
He said rumors. Rumors was the same thing. He said
that's what rumors mean. Rumors is allegedly.
Why you saying man on the street? But I didn't say.
You say rumors don't hold up in the court of law. Allegedly does.
So, I've been saying they've always had a tumultuous type of relationship. Because the kids are a result of their relationship.
Yeah, I agree with you.
And you sit here trying to make yourself look better when it doesn't. The motherfucker slapped somebody on stage for you.
Yeah.
You can't tarnish your energy any more than that.
Yeah, and then she said that she didn't want him to do that. She did say that she didn't expect him to do that.
Whatever.
Because of the fact that they wasn't together during that time frame. But we all seen the video.
When he slapped Chris Rock?
Yeah.
They were together. They were sitting next to each other.
I know, but
they were official. They were just doing that for image.
At the show, but as a marriage, they was doing their own thing. And that's why she said she was shocked when he did that. Yeah. This shit is crazy, man.
Hey, that boy, he looking kind of skinny. He's stressed out.
He's scratched out.
They're trying to give happiness to other people when they haven't found it within themselves yet. Exactly. So they're trying to give something that they ain't even got to somebody else and fucking each other up in the process. Because neither one of them.
There you go. Money does not buy happiness.
It does not.
That money does not buy happiness. If anything, it's ruining you.
Exactly. Tim Dog. Between the lawsuit, past affairs discussions, and constant public scrutiny, is the Smith openness helping their image or hurting it in long term?
I don't know. They may thrive on it. There's some people who love controversy, who love conflict, keeps them relevant. Like Felon 47. The more the merrier, regardless of what it is. And to me, I mean, they've always had an open relationship, and to my knowledge, I never really heard of any Will Smith really cheating on his wife.
Allegedly.
Allegedly.
No, I'm about to say.
There's one.
They said allegedly he had an affair with the young girl that played Harley Quinn. When they did that movie together. What's that movie?
Suicide Squad.
No. But she played that movie, but she also played in another movie. I'm talking about before that when she was a con woman.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, but she was a con woman because that's their first movie that they did together. And they say that them two had allegedly they had something going on. And the reason why I say allegedly, probably because we are a small podcast. We don't have that type of money to fight any lawyers. Shit.
Oh hell no.
So that's the only way I say allegedly, because they try to get us, man. All they're gonna get from me is a bunch of workout equipment, a goddamn steamer, and a bunch of video games. That's all I got.
My income don't even exist. I don't know what you're talking about. I ain't got nothing. My income don't even exist. Shit. Government don't even mess with me.
Man on the roof.
That's right. But the truth of the matter is that they're making themselves look bad. This is 10 years ago. Why bring this back up right now? If that's the case, go ahead and get a goddamn divorce. Just like Will Smith say, hey, go be happy. If I'm not making you, go be happy with somebody else. Because we don't want what happened in I don't know if you saw the situation in Virginia before we closed the show. With
the ex attorney general, governor.
No, lieutenant governor.
Yeah, lieutenant governor.
His wife and killed himself. I'm not saying that they're gonna do something like that, but if you're not happy with me, hey, shit, go find somebody else to be happy with. Point blank, shit. Because at the end of the day, Will Smith still gonna be Will Smith. You still gonna be Jada at the end of the day. And at this point, you got to enjoy your life. Enjoy your life to the fullest. Because I'd be damned, I want you to hold me back. And I'd be damned, I want to hold you back. That's just the way I look at it.
And Will Smith making the money.
Yeah. It is what it is, but she still got them kids, even though they crazy as hell. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, man, good conversation, brothers, as always. Y'all brought the goddamn heat. And Earl did not fuck up the show because he came on the show late. So I just want to put that back out there. I don't know if you saw what Juan said.
And I ain't got no AI videos with fucking Diddy.
Yeah, thank you. Allegedly, you don't have any.
Allegedly. You harassing the police. That's how you be harassing the police. You say, okay.
Probable cause. That's all they need. Probable cause.
Before we go to Tim Dog, closing statement. Well, he not closing statement, but his, till I've been drinking.
When the hell did you get that from?
Where the hell Tim Dog get that from? You tell I've been drinking this good goddamn bourbon. Tim Farrell, I'll move on to bourbon. This bourbon good as fuck. But Tim Dog, let me go to you. Ladies and gentlemen, y'all want to come to our after show because I want us to talk about this. Sometimes be careful when you say something to somebody because they may say something to you that's going to hurt your damn feelings. I don't want y'all to say anything about it. I want us to talk about it in the after show.
You're a fucking monkey. That's what you are. You're a nigga. I will decimate you in every single fucking thing that you ever achieved. Goofy ass nigga.
Right. So usually this is the part where I give people warnings. Okay. I don't want to have to be the bad guy. Okay. Why don't we just apologize and say sorry? How about that?
For what? For you being a dumbass? You're goofy ass my nigga. My nigga. My nigga.
Is that what your wife said when she left you? Why'd she leave?
I never said she left.
She left you. Eyes never lie, buddy. Okay. That chick ditched you. And she's not coming back, by the way. Especially after she sees this.
Oh, shit!
Yo, you guys want me to be this nigga's 13th reason why? Just let me know. I got you.
Hush mode activated.
Hear that? Hush mode has now been activated. You are now on hush mode. This is the craziest hush mode I've ever seen. Y'all seeing this? This like watching a deer in headlights. Oh my God, I'm about to victimize you. This guy that your ex-wife cheated on you and left you for, did he just so happen to be ethnic? Like, oh my, okay, now it's making sense. Oh my God.
That's getting personal, don't you think?
Personal? I warned you. I told your little stupid divorced ass that this was gonna happen to you, and you didn't listen to me. You thought you were a guy. Now look at you. Now your feelings are hurt.
You don't know who I am. You have no idea who I am. Smart. Inshallah. Hey, shut up! Who the fuck do you think I am, bro? Take an IQ fucking test with me, brother.
I'm just glad you demonstrated to everybody why she left you. You did a really good job at that puzzle piece. Hey, when you're writing your 7-page manifesto tonight, make sure you quote me by name. Don't blame mental illness. He had nothing to do with this. I want everybody to know the reason why you crashed out was because of me.
Yeah, he about to go shoot up a school, but we're gonna talk about that. We're gonna talk about that in the after show, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure y'all come back to hear what the brothers have to say about that. But before we go, we always like to give you something to think about, something funny, or better yet, where the fuck Tim Dog get that from? What you got for us this week, Friday night, Tim Dog?
Yo. This Tim Dog from Be More Careful, and what I have to say to y'all is really going to shock you. And it's no surprise. But did you know that women lie to you every now and then just so that they can have sex? Now, the most lie that most women tell to you is that, oh, I'm not in the mood, but we can talk about it. Come on now. If you're not in the mood, why are you negotiating to talk about it? That doesn't make any sense. But yet, us being men, we so stupid. We be like, okay, what did I do wrong? But then they get what they want and they find, and you like, oh yeah, I'm feeling good. And then the next day you try to do the same thing, and what happens? Your ass gets shut down. Let me tell you this. Women are calculated when it comes to sex. I'm telling you. They get it when they want because they know how you are. No matter what you say, she can get it when she wants. So next time that you try to say that you're going to manipulate your wife to get some sex, just think about this. How many times have you been manipulated and yet you try to get her back, but yet you know you can't? So who really has the power in this situation? I would say we do. Why is that? Think about it. If they want it, they can't get it. What do? They get frustrated. But you have to be strong and steady with it, because as long as you're strong and steady, you will have the upper hand. So slow and steady, once you get it, is the way to go. That's what I have for y'all today.
Tim Dog, fuck that. I don't give a damn.
Wake your ass up, Farrell.
I'm trying to.
You the one need this.
Hey, I'm
good to go, son.
I'm giving in.
You already called me a hoe. I'm good.
I'm giving in.
I never called you a hoe. Yeah, I did.
I don't give a damn. I don't give a damn. I might be mad at that point in time, but sooner or later, I'm giving in like a bitch. Hey, fuck all that. I'll be bad later.
No, you got to have control. And then when you have control, you can take it steady and slow.
I have control after. Because I can roll over. I can't believe you did that. Shit, fuck all that.
And you know what she say after that? I got his ass.
Fuck all that. Hey, Tim Dog, thank you for that.
She had his ass for over 30 years. Ain't nothing to do here.
But that being
I like that one, Farrell.
That being said, my main man Farrell King, before we go, what you got for the people? Make sure you shout out your social media so the people can follow you as well, my brother.
As you see, I upgraded my my name there. No, well, on IG. That's actually how it's spelled now. So Farrell_71 IG.
Oh, took the
Ryan
U out.
I just want to, since we got the has Bible quoting himself allegedly speaking these verses that he doesn't know is actually from a movie quote. I will tell you this quote: only the dead have seen the end of war. That's what he's doing to our soldiers. So that's from Plato. Pete Hegseth, you needed to read that quote. That's what you need to do. So I'm out.
Ooh.
Out of left field.
I muted my mic. Tim, you're not supposed to be co-signing that. I told you.
I was on here looking like a mime just now.
See, I don't lie.
They don't call me captain for nothing.
I don't lie. So yeah. I could be mad, but I'm gonna give you, but I'll still be mad afterwards, though.
Oh man, with your thumb in your mouth?
Yeah.
I'm gonna do a little grudge. There's a little grudge. I'm gonna do a little extra that I don't normally do.
Oh, she might get instead of getting 2, she might get a minute and a half. Pharaoh, instead of giving the whole 2, I'm just gonna give a minute and a half.
That's right. That's right. Matter of fact, I'm not even gonna take my doggone drawers off.
You gonna poke it through the hole.
Hell yeah.
Get a little peekaboo.
All right.
and watch how long it be before you peekaboo.
Oh shit, man. Tim Dog, man, what you got for the people before we go, my brother? Make sure you shout out to social media so people can follow you as well.
Oh man, you can find me on Father's Love Instagram, Father's Love 99 Instagram. You can follow me there. The only thing I have to say is that life is too short. I always say this. You know, if there's a family member that used to be best friends, y'all used to do everything together, but one thing separated y'all. It's been 20 years. It's time to get over that. And you know, people make mistakes. Your ass ain't perfect. I know that's right. You've done some shit, but you don't want nobody else to. You don't want them to get mad at you. Fuck that. Let that shit go. You're too old to be having grudges. Love your family. Family is all you have, because no matter what happens, when you need someone, family will be.
There it is. All right, Kim. 30 seconds. Not to get down to 30 seconds.
She said we're going off of actual time, not your time.
Premature day.
She said, "Ooh, that felt like a minute and a half." You know, it was 30 seconds.
Hey, wait. We say Super Villain. We say 2-stroke wonder.
One of them strokes come down, pulling his underwear. He pulled his underwear out. Oh Lord, it's over.
And like Shannon Sharp said, what happened when you put a hot dog in the microwave for 30 seconds?
That's right.
It explodes. Shit, there it is, man. But man, always, man, conspiracy brother that made me want to do this podcast thing, him and my man Galente, because I was talking to somebody else. He had to make sure, man, I don't like the way I talk on the microphone. I got to get my hair cut. But then when I called my brother up, I'm talking about conspiracy brothers. Hey, man, let's do a podcast, you know? And he was just drinking and smoking like I do. He was like, okay. I didn't have to twist his arm. And I was like, you know, I was trying to talk to your brother-in-law into doing the podcast. He give me all these goddamn excuses. I'm going to give him a call then. Okay. So, conspiracy brother, what you got for the people? Yeah, I'm calling you out, Pharaoh.
Now I'm over here like, why he talking about me?
Yeah, now this motherfucker sending me shit. Hey, make sure we put this on the show. Now he can't stop it.
We created a monster.
Hey, what did you say to you? You addicted to doing those videos? What is he addicted to? Sending you stupid shit.
There it is. So, my main man, conspiracy brother, what you got for the people before we go, my brother? Make sure you shout out your social media so the people can follow you as well.
Man, y'all know what I gotta say. Shit, it's Friday. Shit. Have a good time, man. You alive. Yeah. What's better than being alive? Shit. You can be rich and alive and still be fucked up. You can be broken alive and be happy as a motherfucker. It's all about what you choose to do with.
You can be the Will Smith and Jada Smith.
Make yourself happy. At the end of the day, that's the only person you control is your fucking self. So love yourself, make yourself happy, and in turn, other people may feel that too. Friday. Go do something fun for me.
There it is, my main man, conspiracy brother. Taking the same advice that he said in one of his previous videos. The same shit I saw your video. I don't know if it was an old video, but that's the same shit you saw say in your video. Hey, you can't make yourself happy. Who can you make happy?
Now you can't do it for yourself. Shit, you struggling.
There it is, my brother. Thank you for that. Drop another bomb for you. There it is. And of course, ladies and gentlemen, you can always find me, the man on the goddamn street. Always at the Man on the Street Show on YouTube and on Facebook. Man, I be dropping videos like hotcakes. And I'm going to say this once again. Thank you for everybody that have been supporting me. Thank you for watching the videos. Thank you for commenting on the video. Thank you for telling me, hey, I like the video. You know, I had one brother say, man, hey, I've been following you for a while, and I appreciate what you do. That just makes me want to do it a little bit better. But you can also catch us Man, every Wednesday night for the Better Than Sex Sports podcast goes down at 7:00. All we do is talk about sports until Tim Dog talk about animals and shit like that. But sooner or later, and we do that very, very well. But make sure you come and check us out every Friday night at 8:00 for 2 Cigars and a Blunt. As you can see, we talk about news, entertainment, and politics. And these brothers are very, very knowledgeable. But now you want to stick around for our after show. That's when everybody gets the chance to talk about what they want to talk about. Usually we go straight. We will make a right turn. Like Tim Dog favorite said, you make that left, we're going to drive that bitch off the goddamn cliff. And with that, ladies and gentlemen.
Every little sneaking button ass nigga.
Hey, who's that? Who's that? Dave Chappelle never should have given those niggas money. But I got some money with about some new shit.
You get that same quote.
You gave that nigga, you gave him a spare key to your car. He gonna drive that bitch anytime he's through. Like, oh, you left me here. I guess it's my turn.
Fuck all you hating ass bitches.
With that, ladies and gentlemen, I am the man on the street.
Oh.
The late show or Pharaoh King.
The Late Show, you got that right. Who's Moby Dick's daddy? Papa Boner. Tim Dog from Be More Careful.
Oh my goodness, this guy. Why did Jesus have so many female followers? Because he was hung like this.
No.
Crazy.
And look at the wall for
I'm not going to hell with you with that one.
Oh,
matter of fact, I closed my eyes and put his hands up.
What is it?
I feel like what's the name?
I feel like I'm Jesus.
With that, ladies and gentlemen, y'all have a blessed weekend. Like that spiritual brother say, hey, if you go out there, be careful. Be careful out there. Go out there and have fun, but make sure you do it sensibly. And we catch y'all on the after show. And we're out. Peace.
Relax and take notes while I take totes. Relax and take notes while I take totes of the marijuana smoke. Relax and take notes while I take totes. Relax and take notes while I take totes of the marijuana smoke.